Why you do that? Why you do that?
John got it.
Why you do that?
Life in prison. No chance of parole.
Ay, look, funny get put on the shirt, playing with my people. I been out here living my life, out here living lethal. Keep a bullet press on me, just in case they squeeze. I be pulling out them choppers, I'ma aim at they teeth. They like, why you do that? Why you do that? Why you do that? Why you do that? Why they do that? I'm like, why you do that? Yeah, they do that. Why you do that? They like, why you do that? Why you do that? Why you do that? They like, why you do that? On my phone, I'm like, why you do that?
John got it.
Press that red button, girl, you so cold. I'm like, why you do that? Leave me there all alone. I'm like, why you do that? Let me just sing without my pole. I'm like, why you do that? Let me out there all alone. I'm like, why you do that? Why you do that? Why you do that? She say, why you ain't that way now? I say, why you do that? She say, why you tight like that now? I say, why you do that? Why you do that? Why you do that? Why you do that? I've been trying to figure out like, why you do that? Why you do that? I don't know like what I do, I'm in the mood that. I gotta give me some more than 100, you know that I stupid. I go stupid. Fuck nigga talk, he late. I'ma pull up with chopper, nigga. You ain't know I spray. I gotta get that K, I gotta get that K. Birthday girl, she on me, and you know she shaking that A. I'm just tryna go get some more. I ain't never gon' stop, never leave my pole. I can't wait to find my way back home. You know plenty, yeah, that's my ruling home. When my rocket ship, I'm gone. I've been thinking about my life like I'm alone. Moon gazing, looking up, I wanna know. Why you do that? Why you do that? Girl, you cold. I'm like, why you do that? Why you do that? Why you do that? Let me sit there all alone. Why you do that? Let me sit there with my pole. Why you do that? Girl, you know that you so cold. Why you do that? You see me call your phone. Why you do that? Press that red button, you cold. Why you do that, girl? I'm like, why you do that? Why you do that? Why you do that? Why you do that?